Hello, Infiniteers. It is Friday, and we are back for a new episode of Toy Box Classics. Today's classic toy box comes from the Alice in Wonderland challenge back in April of 2014. This is Maze of Hearts, created by Vault of Villains, and their toy box won first place in that challenge. In this toy box, it is the Queen of Hearts unbirthday, but nothing is ready. You must find 4 flamingo mallets hidden in the hedge maze and paint the roses red, or else you might lose your head. This is another toy box that is easy to build and a lot of fun to play, but there are some differences between the original toy box and mine. The biggest challenge involves the goo pits that made you shrink or grow. Unfortunately, Disney Infinity 3.0 does not have the goo pits like 1.0 had. However, the Alice figure does have special moves that allow her to shrink or grow, so you still have that behavior, but only with her figure, or Ant-Man's. The nice thing, though, is that this does not impact the gameplay at all, so if you don't have those figures, that's okay. Now, beyond that, I added a lot of additional detail to my recreation of this toy box, and I modified the hedge maze itself. My maze is not an exact recreation of theirs, so those of you who played the original will find that my layout is slightly different, and I did that on purpose because I wanted there to be multiple paths that you could take through the maze. That way, the player can always keep moving forward, and they're never forced to backtrack too far to get through it. So let's go ahead and begin, and we'll wander around the maze here a little bit. First thing we come across, of course, is the tea party. And we got the dormouse there. I'm using Oswald for the March hare because we don't have a townsperson for him. And if you go a little bit further, you come to the hedge maze. And at this point, you can get your phone camera out and take a picture of this and then use this as a guide for you to help make your way through the map. But we'll go ahead and enter the maze. I've added some decorations here to kind of help you find your way. So you can use them for landmarks and such. So these little things can kind of help you as you're making your way through there. If you run across those again, you'll know where you are, or at least that you've been this way before. The other thing I did too, by the way, and let's see if we can get to a point where we can see it, is I added some trees around the perimeter. You can kind of see them up there. They're the Briarwood's theme from Alice in Wonderland, and that lets you kind of know you're near the edge of the maze. So that'll help you too as you're making your way through here, because you'll know if you're in the middle of the maze if you don't see those, or if you're getting close to the edge of the maze. And here we have a landmark. We'll go back through here. By the way, if you follow the few landmarks that I've added in here, that will help you find most of these things. So there's the first flamingo mallet. If you want, you can destroy that mallet, that flamingo. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there he is. But if you destroy that flamingo, then you'll know you've been to that switch. All right. As I recall, I don't think, yeah, there's nothing up that way. The other nice thing about the redesigned maze too is if you do get off track and you follow a dead end, you won't follow very long before you find the end of the dead end, so that's good. Okay, so there's a landmark. Let's just go down this way first. And here's our first hedge, our first roses that we need to paint red. And there we go. So that one's done. I love Alice's special moves. They're so cool. For those of you who don't have the Alice figure, I'll try to show those off a little bit as we go along. Oh, here's the next flamingo mallet. That's 2 out of the 4. She's getting a little bit of taking a little bit of a beating here. Let's see, I think there's another special move. I was trying to remember what it was. That's her ranged attack. That's the standard attack. She's just swinging the flamingo. Ranged attack shoots the little hedgehog. Looks like there's another one lurking around here. Oh, I think I remember what it is. Let's see. Boy, this little guy wandered away pretty far. Finally figured it out. It's the number of times you hit the attack button there with a pause in between that sends Tweedledum or Tweedledee after the target. Oh, there's the next roses to paint red. There we go. Let's see. We'll go this way next, I guess. And there's the last set to paint. Alright, so we've painted all the roses red now. Alright, and then we come around this way. And let's see. Here's our next mallet. One more to go. Okay. And we're getting to close to the edge of the maze there. You can tell from the trees that are up there. Let's see. Nothing that way. Here's a landmark, so there must be something around here. Alright, that's the last one.
Strength is no object.
Alright, and now we have a radar marker. So we want to head back over that direction anyway. If we can. And it's right over there. It's telling us that the doors are open. Now that everything is ready, we can go to the Queen's unbirthday party. And that is my recreation of the Maze of Hearts toy box by Vault of Villains. If you want to play this toy box, you'll have to build it yourself. Unfortunately, I'm not able to share toy boxes from my Wii U, but next time I'll start showing you step by step how to build it. It's an easy build, so don't worry. The nice thing about building it yourself is that you can customize it however you want, and you can even add on to it. You can add a hide-and-seek minigame with the Cheshire Cat, a collection quest for the Mad Hatter to find his missing teapots, or even a racetrack around the toy box. The possibilities are endless, and this toy box serves as a good starting point for creating more adventures in Wonderland. Thank you for watching. Before you go, please hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to let me know what you think of my recreation of Maze of Hearts. And if there's a classic toy box from Disney Infinity 1.0 or 2.0 that you miss and you'd like to play again, let me know that too. I'd love to hear from you. That's all for me today. Take care.